What is Turkey telling us that could lead to $425 silver? We're going to talk about that in this video. Is Turkey really all that different than the United States of America? Also, today is a key day for silver and gold, November 30th. I'll explain why in the video. China's buying gold hand over fist, and we've got a big election coming up. Nobody's talking about it. What does it mean? We're going to talk about that as well, because I think it could have significant impacts on the precious metals prices, and I think you'll think that too after you hear me explain why. And I heard this from a leading, insightful, very intelligent analyst. So why is today such a huge, massive day for the gold price and silver price? It's the end of the month. It's November 30th. And a lot of these technical people, a lot of the algorithms, right, that handle the trading, look at the month-end close numbers to base their future trades upon. And guys, if we're able to hang in there today, now we're going to focus on gold right now, but don't forget, we're going to talk Turkey in a little bit and talk about how that alone could lead to $425 silver. But for gold today, it's a huge deal that we close above 2020, 2030 range. Now, all the big techie analysts, I listen to all these guys. I do the work, and I know a lot of you guys do as well, but so I can synthesize this and present it to you in a very concise fashion, hopefully provide a little entertainment and camaraderie as well, right? We are basement dwellers. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. But what all the tech people are saying is that this end of the month close above 1220 will be huge for a technical rally in the price of gold. And we already know that fundamentally there's major supportive factors for gold. So if we can hang in there today, guys, and close above 1220, 1230, and it's looking good right now. Right before I came on, I checked and gold was only down like $2. I'll be honest with you. Susie asked me yesterday, I said, I'm afraid that tomorrow is going to be a big smash down day. I said, I don't think that it's going to happen. That's why I didn't talk about it yesterday. I didn't predict that it would happen. But today, if there was ever a day when they were going to smash down, manipulate, suppress the price of gold, it would be today. Now, the day's not over. We'll see how things pan out, but silver's doing very well today as well. Before I came on, spot price was up 21 cents per ounce, right? And it's nothing because we're headed to much higher silver prices, all right? We're going to talk Turkey, and we're going to talk why our friends in Turkey can demonstrate to us why we could easily see $425 silver. You can throw tomatoes at me. You can do whatever you like. But us basement dwellers, we know we could see absolute spectacular returns in the silver price, not unlike what we saw in the 1970s. And guys, let's do a quick review. What do you say, huh? How's everybody doing today? How are you doing today? I know. Do you feel like it's crazy talk to even think about $400 silver? But I'm telling you, politically, right now in this country, things are much worse than they were in the 1970s. Geopolitically, when we broaden our scope, broaden our horizon throughout, look at the whole world. The world is in more of a state of turmoil, of disagreement. Is that a good word? Do you think the world's in a state of disagreement like you've never seen in your life? So think back to your whole life, right? That should be easy for you to do. You've been thinking about it for your whole life. Have you ever seen the world in such a state of disagreement? This is also a spelling test because I'm not even sure I can spell disagreement. Disagreement. I think the world is in more of a state of disagreement than ever before, okay? All these factors are coming together. The 70s, in the 1970s, we saw silver and gold have gains that would be like silver going from $25 to $800 today. But politically, here in the United States, things are more screwed up. Geopolitically, the world is in such a state of disagreement. Financially, remember, silver and gold are monetary metals, okay? Financially, it's not just the United States of America. Sorry, I'm yelling at you. Not supposed to yell. It's not just the United States of America. It's the whole world. We have $307 trillion worth of debt in the world. There's not enough money. There's not enough manpower to ever pay all that debt off, okay? It's like the world is infested with unicorn fart dust. The United States is really bad, okay? Countries like Argentina and who we're going to talk about later, Turkey, who's a great example as to why silver can go up 17, 16 times in value, right? These all over the world, we have more debt. We have monetary, we have political, geopolitical worldwide, and we have monetary madness like we've never seen before in the world. Oh, and by the way, did you forget we've got a war in Europe, right? Oh, that we kind of forgot about that. I guess that didn't go so well, so it's kind of faded away. We got war in Europe. Does that not demonstrate to us that there's more geopolitical strife than ever before? We have war in the Middle East, okay? I don't know. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe things are much smoother now than they were in the night. Let me tell you something. In 1971, when Nixon took us off the gold standard temporarily, for the next 50 years, the United States pretty much had smooth sailing. We won the Cold War. We were the world powerhouse. We won a lot of financial wars, if you want to know the truth, right? The United States did a lot of very aggressive things with the United States dollar, including making it the pretty much only way that you could trade oil in the world. That was 50 years. 1970 plus 50 equals 2020. 2020 is when it all started to change. Have you noticed that? And under the best of circumstances, right? The best of circumstances, we got ourselves into a horrific financial situation. So you block out 2020 to 2023, where everything kind of seems to have come to a head, right? It's all boiling up. And now you look at the next 50 years, and you're going to tell me, even during that previous period when things were most things worked in the favor of the United States, we ruled the world, the price of gold, the price of silver did pretty darn well. But now as we go into the next 50 years, you're going to tell me that we don't have conditions, a confluence of factors? That's the C word, confluence, basement dwellers, that are going to lead to even crazier paper, electronic, unicorn fart dust, fiat, whatever word you want to use to describe the US dollar or the euro or the yen. We're going to see price explosions like we've never, ever, ever, ever seen before. Thank you for being here. Don't forget. Oh, hey, you guys, you gave me 100 virtual hugs. When you press that thumbs up, you know what? That's like giving old Ronnie here a virtual hug. I appreciate it. I owe you 10 rings of the bell. This is the 3-second warning for those of you who keep reporting me to YouTube because I ring bells on my show. I will always ring bells. I'm the bell rebel. Hold on 1 second. 10 rings of the bell. Hold your ears, buttercups. My ears are ringing. Are your ears ringing? Hey guys, don't forget, let's thank our sponsor, Pimbex, Pimbex. And if you're considering converting an IRA to silver and gold, call them and talk to them. They've got some great options. And just like the prices on their website provide great value, they can show you ways to get even more silver and gold for your money if you're thinking about converting an IRA. And if you want to get some silver and gold, you know what I think, right? I trust Pimbex, and they always have the best prices. Pimbex, Pimbex.com. We're going to talk about Turkey and $425 silver. But before we do that, let's talk about the next 11 months because things are going to get crazy. 11 months. And it could get crazy for the silver and gold price because nobody in the silver and gold community except us basement dwellers are talking about this right now. And that is we have a political election, a presidential election coming up in November of 2024. I think it's early November, if I have that correct. Guys, likely we are going to see things come off the rails in the next year on many levels. The vile hatred between the right and the left will be coming to a head. We will have, but more importantly, right? And remember, gold still is a flight to safety haven investment option for a lot of people. But even more important, remember the debt ceiling our debt limit got suspended. We're going to see some crazy moves by the sitting government in their attempts to maintain their power that are going to be nothing but a bunch of more unicorn fart dust, fiat money, dollar printing, and the market's going to sniff it. I think it will also provide great support. This is not a political show. I'm not going political. I'm just stating the fact. It's a fact that the sitting government always tries to juice the economy in an election year. And how do they juice the economy? You know how they juice the economy, right? Right? Freebies, money printing. Be prepared. You heard it here first. We'll see how it plays out. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Give me 1 second. But I can't, are you surprised? Like nobody's really talking about this the big presidential election coming up. And it's going to be a big deal. They're going to open the spigots. Thank you for the super chat. Wow. Henny, you're a regular super chatter. I really appreciate it. Whoa, Todd. A big super chat. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. They go a long way. To help support and pay for Christmas presents. I won't go down that, but I have a Christmas present idea for you I'm going to share with you later. If you're confused about what to get somebody you love, I may have the solution for you. Bear with me, okay? I lost my teleprompter, so I can't pull up this article, but there was a big article about just how much gold the Chinese are buying. And I heard Vince Lanchi is going to be on the show. Hey, thank you, B-Dog. Wow. You guys are blowing me away. But I heard Vince Lanchi mention the other day that it seems like the Chinese might just back their currency with gold. And Vince is going to be on the show, I think, December 13th or 14th. Look for that. That guy is super smart. But the Chinese are sucking up all the world's gold. Right? While we sleep here in the West. Well, you and I, let me correct that. I'm sorry if I insulted you. I'm very sorry if I insulted you. You didn't deserve that because you, basement dweller, smarty pants, and me, we aren't asleep, but our leaders are asleep, right? Our leaders are plundering the country. I mean, I think that's pretty safe to say. Feels like it, right? Well, let's just rack up $34 trillion in debt and spend it on nothing, right? What do we have to show for it? Not a lot, not absolutely nothing, but there's a lot of waste. You aren't asleep. I'm not asleep. Most Americans are asleep. The Chinese, okay, right? The Indians, the Russians, the Saudis, they're sucking up all the world's silver and gold. They're like vacuuming it out of the Western exchanges. They're like, thank you very much. At that price, we'll take all you can have. Thank you. I'm telling you, when this shifts, it's going to be violent and it's going to shock a lot of people. We will see silver prices that we won't believe, okay? $425. I don't even believe that, but I'm going to show you why Turkey, the country of Turkey, and they're an advanced economy, why they can provide a real tangible example as to why the silver price could go to $425. It could go a lot higher. It could go to infinity. Okay, we can put whatever we want. Don't try to talk to your family members about this on Christmas or New Year's or anything like that, but it can go as high as they want. Thanks to our other sponsor, First Mining Gold, Canadian Gold Development Company. They've already got the gold. They've already drilled. Hundreds of millions of dollars was spent drilling out these massive gold deposits First Mining Gold has in Canada. They're working their way through the development, the permitting process. A lot of exciting things could be coming in the next year, 2 years, especially as the big major gold mining companies, their pipelines of new projects are running dry. And First Mining Gold has 2 world-class size projects in Canada. Springpole in Ontario and Du Parquet in Quebec, both of which have over 5 million ounces of gold, but there's 4 other projects. Altogether, the company has 13 million ounces of gold, and that's the end of my commercial, although I will throw something in. If you want to talk to a very knowledgeable and nice guy, contact Paul Morris, their Director of Investor Relations. I have a link to his email address in the description of this video and every video that I put out. Thank you, Wrath of Khan. Another super chat. You guys are being super generous today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's talk Turkey. Let's talk about $425 silver. Do you know what's happened in Turkey over the last 5, 6, 1 year? It's called financial mismanagement. They've had very high inflation. They have too much debt. And let me show you something. Darn it, I meant to color this in for you, but I didn't have a chance because I was driving the tractor around the yard. This, my friends, is a 10-year chart of the silver price in Turkey. Notice down here, 10 years ago, right now, you could get an ounce of silver in Turkey for 43 Turkish lira. That's right here, 2013. This is today. Today, if you want to buy an ounce of silver in Turkey, it's going to cost you 724 Turkish lira. Okay? Hold on here. Bear with me. So, in the last 10 years in Turkey, the price of silver has gone up 17 times. Okay? 17 times. Why? Why? Because they have too much debt. Why? Because of financial mismanagement by their politicians. Does that sound familiar to you at all? We almost have 500 people. I tell you what, if we get to 500 people on this, I'm going to ring the gong. Where's the gong? There's the gong right there. There, it looks like an earring on me right now. That gong that came right from our good friend Stu, I'm going to ring that 5 times. But you guys got to stick with me here and understand why we are headed for 500 people on this live stream, but $425 silver. It was financial mismanagement. It was political corruption. It was bad moves by their central bank. It was too much debt. And what happened was the Turkish lira went down, 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 down in value. And silver skyrocketed. Yes, 17 times. I mean, look at this. Is this the chart that we're going to have for silver in the United States, US dollars, over the next 10 years? I ask you, why not? Why the heck not? What's the difference? This is a critical thing for you to understand. The laws of mathematics apply equally to everyone, right? Wherever you're joining me from right now, all right? If you take 2 fingers and you add 2 fingers, you get 4 fingers, okay? If you're in Turkey, right, that's the case. If you're in the United States, that's the case. If you're in Argentina, that's the case. If you're in Canada, that's the case. The law of mathematics apply equally to everyone. Yes, I will ring the cowbell here in just 1 second. Yes, we did get the 200 thumbs up. Yes, we are trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's going to be a big battle. We need your help. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you are subscribed, go press it again and make sure you press the little button that says turn on notifications. That way, you'll get bugged every time I put something out, and I will put out a piece of content every day for the rest of my life. If you want a new friend, I'll be your friend. I'll be here every day. and I've made a lot of great friends here in Ron's basement. Some wonderful, wonderful, nice people like you joining me from all over the world, maybe even Turkey. Is anybody here from Turkey? If you're from Turkey, write Turkey in the comments and tell us about what life's like in Turkey. When listen to this. Darn it. Well, unfortunately, I don't have my teleprompter, but I can tell you this from memory. In October, they reported an inflation rate of 61%. There's no difference, right? The laws of mathematics, the laws of nature, the laws of interest, the laws of debt, having too much debt. Guys, they apply to the United States just like they apply to Turkey, Argentina. Now, the big difference is, here's the big key, the big takeaway. Because the United States, up until now, has enjoyed dominance of the world financially, hegemony, I don't know, I can't say it. We've been the bully, the financial bully of the world. Some people would say, I'm not saying that, I'm going to get in trouble, but we've been very aggressive with our financial actions around the world. The dollar dominated, so it's allowed us to delay, right? To delay the pain. Hey, we got 500 people. I got to ring the cowbell and I'm going to ring the gong 5 times. Thank you guys for being here. We've just delayed the inevitable. Okay? It's like we had a rich uncle who fed us money, right? Like if you got into financial trouble and you had a rich uncle who feeds you money, we are going to be subjected to the exact same laws that they are. We are going to see, my opinion, don't make any big financial moves based on this, but we are going to see significantly higher and higher precious metals prices over the next decade. I plan on being here with you every single day. Right now, I owe you something. You sent me 200 virtual hugs, and I am desperately late to ring the cowbell. So consider this the 3-second warning. For those of you with sensitive ears, I'm going to ring the cowbell. Today's a big day. I appreciate your help. See that? 200. I'm going to ring the gong for all 500 of you. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. My ears are ringing. I need to get ear protection down here. It's going to be a crazy 10 years ahead. I heard Andy Schechtman, he was talking with our friend of Ron's basement, right? Peter Grandich last night. And they're both saying like 2024, baby, hold on. It's going to get ugly. And don't forget the icing on top. It's a presidential election year as well. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We've never seen in our lifetimes a situation like this. I asked you guys yesterday. I'm tempted to ask you again in the comment section. Have we ever seen? I got to tell you about my Christmas present idea. Don't forget, I'm going to give you a good Christmas present idea. 1 second. But have we ever seen a situation like this? I never have. Not in my lifetime. Absolutely not in my lifetime. While at the same time, like we love silver and gold. That's one thing we have in common. We got a lot in common, right? But us silver and gold investors always tend to have a lot more in common than just our love of silver and gold. But man, we are like such a small part of the population, like 1 in 300 people. If you want somewhere to go 24 hours a day, go to ronsbasement.com and register for the chat room.com. Don is doing a great job of getting that incubated, getting it together. There's dwellers there 24 hours a day. You like chatting here? You can go chat there as well at 4 a.m. if you like. And look, things might get hairy. It might be a place where we all go sometimes next year, right? If things really start coming off the rails. And isn't it headed that way? Like we love, I lost my train of thought. We love silver and gold, okay? We love it. right? But we are, guys, look, we are a small little segment of this population. We really are. I'm sorry. You got to bear with me. Susie calls me Ron the Repeater. But we are, I think we're 1 in 300 people in the United States. 1 in 300. You know what? If we were in China, if we were Chinese people, your name was, Jinping and mine was Mr. Xi or something like that. You're watching Xi's basement. We're like 299 out of 300 people in China, right? But we're not. We're in the West. And nobody else but us knows the big benefit to the precious metals, the silver and gold. And I can't say it enough. And I know I say it every day, but I'm telling you, when these people wake up, right, or when just 1 or 2 or 3, right, let's say 10 out of 300, that's not that many, wake up to needing metals, right? We saw what happened with Costco. What happened with Costco? Excuse me. They start selling gold bars on their website, and they're like shocked. They're like, these things sell out as soon as we put them out there. It is starting. Do you feel like it's starting? Let me ask you that. I do feel like it's starting. I'm not going to lie to you and say, I think we're like blasting off. But do you feel like when it comes to more people in the West waking up to silver and gold, do you feel like it's starting? I'm going to give myself a spelling chance. Starting. There we go. I think I spelled it wrong. Starting. I think it's starting. Yes, it's starting. Yes. What's even more crazy, consider this. 1 in 300 goes to 10 in 300. That's just like 10 times the amount of money in the precious metals market, right? And there's going to be no silver and gold available at that point. It's not going to be available. The Chinese are going to have it. The Russians are going to have it. The Saudis are going to have it. The Iranians are going to have it. All these other countries that are buying up all the gold and silver right now, they're going to have it. Guess who else is going to have it? You are going to have it, okay? All right? You are going to have it. We got 500 people in the basement, but there's something even more interesting about what's going on, and it's super exciting. But I promised you that I'd ring my earring here, the gong, 5 times for 500 people, and right now we got 509. So don't leave. Don't leave. I'm going to ring the gong for you. Hold on. This came from our good friend Stu. Hey, this morning I talked to Buddy Rumble, the Louisiana gold guru. I'll have a video out with him this weekend. He made some bold predictions about what to expect in the silver price by January 1st. And Buddy's always right, okay? And Buddy also, since we are both lovers of love and romance, made a bold prediction about the silver and gold price for Valentine's Day. Coin Shop Chris's favorite holiday of the year. He loves those heart-shaped ding-dongs. All right, guys, I'm going to ring it 5 times. I think I like to ring stuff. How come when I do this on my head, it makes a ringing noise? Okay, big, exciting, bigger news about all this movement toward gold. Don't forget, the Chinese have it, the Indians have it, okay? The Iranian, they all have it. You have it, I have it. But you know what else is going on? You know what else is happening right now? And I am starting to feel it. Number one, we already know we got more women coming into stacking. June 14th is International Women's Stacking Day, as designated by Ron's Basement. But even as is exciting, because we love that the women are coming, I got news for you. There's a lot of young people that are buying silver and gold. In China, it's crazy. The young people, right, they're buying those little gold beans. I told you about that, the one. But even in the United States, I talked to an executive from a large company that deals with gold-related products, and he told me that it's shocking how many younger people are buying gold. For some reason, maybe they're on Reddit, I don't know. But But there's a growing number of young people in the West that are buying gold. Maybe people that were into cryptocurrency, right? Starting to come over to more physical. Maybe they're doing both. That's great, right? We don't care. That we got to admit one great thing about the cryptocurrency world. They are very educated on the evils of the fiat money system. Remember that quote that Thomas Jefferson said that basically big banks are more of a danger to the United States of America than an invading army, right? Maybe everybody's waking up, all right? It's a big, did we get 300? We got 300 likes. Oh man, what do I do for 300? I usually ring the gong. You know what? It's a special day. Do you guys want me to do the nose ring? I'm afraid I'm going to lose sponsors if I keep ringing the bell with my nose. But if you want me to do the nose ring, type no. So ring it again. All right, I'll ring the gong again. I love the gong. The gong is cool. It's really growing. I loved it at the beginning. I love it even more. All right, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. This is for you. Yes, you. Oh, man. You guys are the best. So much to talk about. I'm telling you, if we get that closed today, do you want a great Christmas idea? Here. And I'm only selling you this. All right, get ready for a sales pitch. Are you looking for a great Christmas idea, a great value? I'm going to tell you something. This entire channel is based off of my phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy S10. It's like a 4-year-old phone, okay? Believe it or not, right? Right now, I'm talking to you through my phone, all right? We do everything. It has been the best phone that I've ever, and I bought it from Amazon, Amazon.com. You're probably familiar with that. They have a program called Renewed. This is a good tip. I bought the phone for $160, like, I don't know, a year and a half ago, and I guarantee you there's been no phone used as much as this phone. But I've also bought a bunch of these. This is Susie's. That's a Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. She's got one. My kids have one. I bought one for my dad. We've had no problems. Amazon Renewed, okay? And they let you choose. And so it's a used phone, but it goes through this big, extensive process. They test it. They evaluate it based on the condition on the outside, right? And you can buy excellent, good, fair. I always buy excellent. And you get a 90-day guarantee. And I've been buying these phones from Amazon for years. I used to buy LG phones, Amazon Renewed. And I'm telling you, these are the best phones. You compare, go on GSM Arena and compare the stats. The Samsung Galaxy S20 is what I'd recommend you get. It's like $240. If you know somebody who needs a new phone, type into, actually I'll put a link in the description of this, but you can type in Samsung or just click on the link. And then yes, I would get a little commission. So you are being sold, but I'm telling you from personal experience, I wanted to share that because people have been asking, Ron, why don't you do some Christmas gift ideas? Well, there you go. The S20 Plus. Click on that. Check that phone out. I think it's like $240 right now, and you will be satisfied. If you're not, Amazon gives you 90 days, like no questions asked, to return the phone. There you go. Hopefully I helped you scratch something off your Christmas list. And it's a tank. It's like a Honda. I drive Hondas, right? Toyota, whatever, but I've always been kind of a Honda freak and, just a very good quality. All right, I'll shut up. I'm done. Where are you at today? Let's do it, baby. You are joining me, all 500 of you from somewhere in the world. Quickly, I'll read as many of them as I can. Put it in the chat. Okay, let's see how fast I can read. Hello, R.E. Gold. Hey, yeah. Wait, guys, stay with me. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Here's another gift idea. Here's another great gift idea for somebody who may love silver. And he's on the live stream. We got him here, R.E. Gold. All right. 925 Thrift. I read this book. I've given a few of them away. If you know somebody who loves silver, right? This book is fascinating. It's an easy read, gives a great history of silver, some interesting, you're going to learn something, I guarantee you. But on top of that, it explains to you how you can find silver at garage sales, Goodwill stores, estate sales, maybe grandma's house, wherever. It gives an unbelievable, great level of insight from a guy who's a professional at finding silver that's right in front of our very eyes that we may not even know about. I missed a super chat, Coin Shop Chris says. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Oh, boy. Whew. Hold on. Let me pop out the chat. Bear with me, guys. We're having technical difficulties. Okay. Alabama, Belgium, Florida. Whoever gave me a super chat and I missed it, I'm sorry. I can't see it, but I know it's there, and I'll go back and look, and I appreciate it. Hold on. Maybe I can. Bear with me. B-Dog is the last one I see. Thank you, B-Dog. Scotland. Guys, we're from all over the world. Merry Christmas, R.E. Gold. Guys, check this book out, okay? It's a good one. Deer Park, Texas, Iowa, California, UK, North Carolina, Florida, Belgium, Lower Alabama, L.A. I was just in... we were just in, what's that called? Gosh, darn it. Woo! Gulf Shores. We're having a senior moment. Resourceful Ron. Yes, I'm very resourceful. I'm telling you guys, if you know somebody that needs a new phone, those are tanks, and their performance is unbelievable, okay? Unbelievable. And yes, I run this whole YouTube channel off of my phone. Editing, everything. So I can tell you undeniably, these are awesome phones. Thanks to the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. Actually, this is an S10, but nonetheless, we're together. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? Kern County, Iowa. Did I miss some people? Deer Park, Texas. And I'll shut up. It just blows my mind away. I'm 53 years old. When I was 23, think back 30 years ago. However old you are, if you need to use a calculator, that's okay. But subtract 30 years. If they told us that we'd be together, all of us talking, some dude in his basement on a phone, isn't it crazy? And on top of that this phone would be like a great video camera, calculator, world atlas, pretty much like everything that's in every library throughout the world. I mean, there's a lot to complain about, but I'll tell you what, these darn smartphones have really changed. And I know there's downfalls, right? Like we're always on them, blah, 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 but it's pretty darn crazy. It's pretty darn crazy. I'm all over the place today. We got 500 people here. I'm like thrilled. This is awesome. We're going to have a big fun time together, guys, next year. I believe it. And it's going to be so much fun. We'll have fun through the end of this year as well. Will we get the $2,100 gold? If you believe, all right, last time I'll ask you to type something. Let's see how many 2100s we can get in the comment section. There's mine. I can't even see mine. What the heck? Look at all these people. Oh my gosh. If you think we can get to 2100, type it in there. I'll read a few of them. Sassy Silver, you're first. B-Dog, Coin Shop Chris, Ricky's House of Crap. Ricky's House of Crap. Susie hates when I say that. Ricky's House of Crap is my favorite username of all time. Ricky's House of Crap. Susie's cringing, but she's on the tractor. I see her driving by. We're mulching our leaves. Anyway. Wrath of Khan. Man, look at all these guys. Guys, Ricky's house. Sorry, Susie. You're fine. She's more annoyed with me than you, okay? All right, guys. I got to cut it off. I got to knock it off. I got to go relieve Susie on the tractor, finish chopping. We have 10 oak trees in our yard. We got a big mess. My neighbors. Anyway, be good to yourself. Thank you for being here today, okay? Wish my daughters luck, my poor daughters. I feel, if you have kids, thank you, B-Dog. If you have kids, maybe this resonates with you. My daughters have to go to the dentist here in like an hour. Susie's got to go get them from school. One of them has to have a tooth pulled. the baby tooth that's like not coming out, and the other one, Evelyn, has to have a cavity filled. And neither of them have ever had anything like that done. And like, I feel it like it's bugging me, like it stinks. But anyway, all right, guys, enough of that. Have a great day, okay? And I'll see you soon. Thank you.